I'm Josie Arnold. I'm a writer. I'm Professor of Writing at Swinburne University of Technology, and I was foundational member of media at Lilydale and taught it there and here at Swinburne at Hawthorn. Today we're talking about digital detox, the impact of the digital world upon the individual, the life, the community, if you like. And the first thing I suppose I'd like to say is how we are all married to our iPhone, and what are the positives about this and what are the negatives. Well, of course the positives are that we have instant communication for everything. The negative is that everything's going faster and faster and faster, and we need to get off this merry-go-round. So digital detox is getting off the merry-go-round of always being linked into everyone, knowing the fine detail of everyone's boring life, rather than getting on with our own lives and learning more about our community, learning more about our studies. Indeed, the importance of getting off the digital is that we can retain our humanity in a different way. The digital is moving us towards the robotic. It's moving us away from the earth. It's moving us away from the everyday interactions of social behaviours. For example, if you go out to dinner, people are sitting at dinner ostensibly there to have company for one another, but actually on their phones. I have even seen people doing lectures and having their phones underneath and doing digital interactions with someone saying, perhaps, what are you having for dinner? Who knows? So the fact of the digital has been very influential in our lives because it gives us instant access to information, so we no longer have to memorize things. In fact, MRIs are showing that our brains are losing that capacity to develop the memory. So here's another reason for digital detoxification, to get off the digital to some degree. Also, of course, the digital is a simulacra of reality. It's not reality. We're not actually out there with all of our friends. We're not actually learning when we just Google something and make a quick interaction with it and go away from it again. We're not actually out there with the earth. We're not actually within the landscape. We possibly are not even within the built landscape. So we are escaping into a place that is really an imagined experience. Within this place, memory, as I said, is going down, anxiety is going up, because we always have access to new ideas, new things, pressures to change. Because I am old, I remember living in a world where there were no phones, no television, no radio, no electricity with my grandparents. What a different experience within my life to come now to being online all of the time. Even within my work, I'm expected to do work more. I'm expected to be online at all times. People are sending me and I'm sending them answers in the night, early in the morning. People no longer have a respect for privacy because the work has bled into every aspect and every moment of our lives through digital interactions. Moreover than this, there's another more interesting thing that I was really reading about lately, which is how the left brain has overtaken the right brain. This very interesting book by McGilchrist that says really the digital is really linear and orderly and dominates the creative and the more human side of our experience. Now, this is an idea. He's an academic. I'm not saying this is a fact, but how interesting is this in thinking about digital detox? So I would recommend that we would all benefit from detoxing from our digital equipment, and in fact we might all benefit from doing what the scientist Stephen Hawking says, turn it off. Stephen Hawking says that we are moving inexorably to the massive digital computer which will overtake humanity, which will be more clever, more creative and more interesting than any of us. So we should turn it off now. Thank you.